Hello, dreamers and curious minds. Have you ever woken up with a strange feeling after dreaming about a crow? Maybe it was circling above, perched on a fence, or calling out with its raspy voice. That image lingers. Its dark feathers, sharp eyes, and silent intelligence seem to pierce right through you. For some, the crow in a dream feels like a warning. For others, it feels like a sign, a message from somewhere beyond logic or reason. But what does it really mean? Today, we're going on a journey into your dreams, through ancient mythologies, across spiritual traditions from around the world, to understand the true meaning behind the crow. You might be surprised to find that this bird, so often misunderstood, could actually be a symbol of transformation, protection, and awakening. Let's begin with the dream itself. When you see a crow in a dream, it's not just a random event. The crow represents something stirring deep within you, something unresolved or overlooked. It's a messenger from your subconscious, arriving with a purpose. Your initial reaction might be fear, perhaps because of the crow's black feathers, its association with darkness, or its connection to death in some folklore. But don't turn away too quickly. Crows are not harbingers of doom. They are guides, wise, persistent, and deeply symbolic. A single crow appearing in your dream could signify the need for solitude and introspection. It's asking you to retreat inward, to listen to the voice you've been ignoring, your intuition. A group of crows, sometimes called a murder of crows, may seem ominous, but it can actually indicate strength in community, ancestral presence, or even the arrival of important information. Are you ignoring the whispers of wisdom passed down through your bloodline? Are you missing a message the universe is trying to deliver? Let's consider specific scenarios. Dreaming of a crow watching you from a distance might point to a truth you're not yet ready to face, but that you must. If a crow flies towards you, it may symbolize that your inner self is demanding attention. It's no longer content with being ignored. A crow that speaks, even if its words are unclear, could mean that your subconscious is trying to communicate in a language of symbols and intuition rather than words. Now, what if you dream of a crow picking at something? Food, an object, or even your belongings. This may reflect inner doubt, fear of vulnerability, or old wounds resurfacing. The crow isn't attacking you, it's pointing out the areas in your life where emotional healing is needed. These dreams aren't meant to disturb you, they're invitations to evolve. They're spiritual nudges from the universe saying, pay attention, change is coming. And what about more surreal dreams? A crow with glowing eyes, a crow that turns into a human, a crow that dies and then comes back to life. All of these are rich in archetypal meaning. A crow transforming into a person could suggest a hidden part of yourself trying to emerge, your shadow self perhaps, or an ancestor guiding you. A resurrected crow may symbolize a rebirth within your soul, a cycle ending so that a new one can begin. But crows aren't just dream creatures. They've been present in the stories, myths, and spiritual beliefs of many cultures for thousands of years. In Celtic mythology, the crow is associated with the goddess Morrígan, a powerful figure of fate, war, and transformation. She would appear as a crow on the battlefield, signaling both death and destiny. Her presence was not a threat, but a mark of deep spiritual significance, reminding warriors that life and death are intimately connected. In Native American traditions, the crow is often a trickster, a shapeshifter, and a creator. For the Haida and Tlingit peoples, the crow is a divine figure who brought light into the world. Imagine that. What we sometimes see as a dark omen is in another culture the bringer of illumination. These stories show us that meaning isn't fixed. It's shaped by perception, by experience, by the way we choose to look at the world around us. Japanese mythology brings us the Yatagarasu, the three-legged crow sent by the gods to guide emperors. It represents divine intervention, insight, and direction. When you feel lost and a crow appears, whether in dream or waking life, it might be guiding you, just as it guided kings and warriors long ago. In Norse legends, Odin, the god of wisdom, had two crows, Hugin and Munin, meaning thought and memory. Each day, they flew across the world, gathering knowledge and bringing it back to him. In dreams, if you see two crows circling overhead or whispering in your ears, it may represent a message from your own higher mind, a fusion of thought and memory, logic and intuition, the seen and unseen. In Hindu culture, crows are revered as messengers of the dead. During certain rituals, offerings are made to crows as a way to honor ancestors and maintain connection with the spiritual world. A crow appearing in your dream during a time of grief or uncertainty may be a sign that your ancestors are near, watching over you, guiding you, reminding you that you are never truly alone. Even in medieval Europe, where crows were often linked to omens or witchcraft, they still carried respect. Their intelligence, ability to mimic human speech, and uncanny awareness of death made them creatures of mystery. In these traditions, the crow was not just a symbol of death, it was a guardian at the threshold between worlds, a watcher of souls. What do all these stories have in common? Across cultures and continents, the crow is never simply a bird. It's a boundary crosser, a shapeshifter, a messenger. Whether feared or worshipped, it demands respect because it sees what we cannot, or what we refuse to. So what might the crow in your dream be trying to tell you? Maybe it's time to release an old grudge, to speak a truth you've been afraid to voice, to begin again. Or maybe the crow is reminding you that you have more power, more wisdom, and more vision than you realize, that you are ready to face what you've been avoiding. Crows are among the most intelligent birds on Earth. They use tools, recognize faces, remember kindness, and even hold funerals for their dead. Their wisdom is practical, emotional, and spiritual. So when one appears in your dream, don't ignore it. Ask yourself, what cycle in my life is closing? What am I being asked to confront? Where am I being led? And if you've ever seen a crow in waking life after dreaming of one, pay special attention. Synchronicity is not coincidence, it's alignment. A crow appearing twice in both dream and daylight could be the universe confirming a message you already felt but didn't quite believe. Let it be a reminder. You are part of something greater. The universe is speaking, and your dreams are one of its languages. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever dreamed of a crow? Was it watching you, flying above you, speaking to you? What did it feel like? What did you sense it meant? Share your stories in the comments. Your experience might help someone else decode their own dream. And if this exploration awakens something in you, an insight, a question, or simply a new way of seeing, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. We'll continue to explore dreams, symbols, and the deeper meanings that surround us every day. Until next time, may your nights be filled with mystery, your days with meaning, and may every crow you meet lead you closer to the truth within.